10 skate turns and skate differences you should know. Number 1, regular and goofy. So basically, regular is left foot forward, so your left foot is on the front of your board, and your back foot is your right foot, which goes on the tail. But goofy is when your right foot is on the front of the board and your left foot is on the back. Number 2, Mongo. So pushing Mongo is when you keep your back foot on the board, and then basically you just keep your back foot on the board, and then your front foot is the one that's pushing. Number 3, the difference between fakie and nollie. So fakie is when you're in your normal stance, the stance you normally stand in, and you're going backwards. And nollie is when your front foot, which is usually right here, moves to the very, very front of the board, also known as the nose, and your back foot moves towards, which is usually here, moves towards like the middle of the board or to the bolts. And you're still going forward. Number 4, the difference between street and tranny. So basically, street is like when people are doing lots of ollies and kick flips and tray flips, and they're on rails and boxes and like jumping off of like buildings and ledges. And where tranny is when you're in the parks and you're doing all the bowls and you're doing the airs and you're dropping into like vert ramps and you're flying through the air. Number 5, flick. Flick is basically the motion of your toe going out on the side of the board and then pushing up like that. Or like going off the side and pushing up. Number 6, pop. Pop is the motion of your tail hitting the ground. Number 7, the catch. So basically, the catch is when after you pop and slide your foot, and so the board comes up, and your back foot's up here, and then after it starts to level out, the catch is when your back foot hits the board and makes it so it's not like moving around. So it catches it, and then you land. Number 8, switch. So switch is when you change your stance. So if I normally ride regular, which is left foot forward, if I was gonna try to ride switch, that means I would go to goofy, and then I would change my position and I'll put my right foot on front. Number 9, the difference between front side and back side. So to break this down really simple, I'm just gonna be using kick turns. So a backside kick turn. Say I'm going up a ramp. Backside would be I'm turning my back to you. So the board goes this way, my back is turned towards you. Front side is when the ramp's here, I turn my front to it. And so that's front side. And then when you're on an object, you go up on the object. If you're facing towards the object, it's front side. But if you're facing away from the object, it's backside. Number 10, the shark bite. So a shark bite is when you fall. Say you're going down a ramp and you fall, and so you fall over, but the board keeps following you, and then it slams right in the back of your heel, and you get a huge bruise.